In this tutorial, I just want to explore the difference between a page and a layer. And right now it's a little confusing because most of the tutorials that I've used have, it's the page and the layer are kind of the same size, so it's hard to see the difference between the two. But if I go to a page and set the page size, I'm just going to change the page size so that the dimensions are bigger than the layer and hit apply. And now you can see what the page is. So the page is the dimensions of the whole image. When I save this and I can publish it, this is the dimensions, this is the way it would look. Now before, the page was exactly the same size as the layer, so that's why it was a little bit tricky to see. But once I have the page dimensions, I can set the page background to have the color that I want it to have. I can adjust the rotation of it, but if I rotate it, you won't see it because it's a perfect square. So you can mess with the settings of the page. Or again, you have control over your layers. So I'm going to unlock that. And for instance, we learned this cut or mask tool in a previous tutorial, but from this layer panel, I can add a mask, which makes the picture disappear. So to bring it back, I'm going to change my brush size and select what I want from the image to bring it back. I want the whole thing, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight. We learned how to make a mask once before, so just to show you that it's also under here as well. I can delete a layer, so if I don't want the text anymore, I can delete the layer. I can add new layers with images. I can rearrange them with bring forward or send down. So the volleyball is in front of the picture right now. I can send it behind. It's still there. It's just behind the image, so I can cover it up. So you can send things forward. Let me bring this forward. But I know that I can also drag my layers around and kind of do the same thing. So again, there's different ways of accomplishing the same task, but I want you to know that some of those are under these layers as well. So you just have to think, am I adjusting the page or am I adjusting the layer? While I'm here on this layer, let me show you some of these fun things under Edit. You can transform, which will allow me to resize the image, which we can do other ways, but I really kind of am interested in free distort. What is distort? Distort allows me to skew something. If I want to change it from the rectangle that it was, I can distort something. And when I'm done, I can hit enter to say that, yep, I'm happy with what I did. And again, there were other ways to accomplish a stroke, but they're right here. And again, it's something that you can choose to accomplish whatever you find is easier to do. So there's multiple ways to doing other tasks. You select what works well for you. So that is the difference between a page, which is this overall document. The layer is just a part of it, and sometimes it's the same size as the page. And under the edit tools, there's some transform and distort options for you as well.